Just that bounce right here. Come on. Cash out on a video. Cash out to see the rodeo. Put on a show and make it nasty. Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ducette. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be a 3-in-1 get ready with me. I will be showing you how I got this makeup look, the hair, and my outfit. This video is inspo if you're looking for how to do your hair, makeup, what to wear for a summer date night. So if you want to see that, go ahead and keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And I will see you guys in my next one. I hope you enjoy the video. Bye. Once my hair looks good, I know everything else is going to look good. So I want to make sure that we're starting off on the right foot when I get ready. What I do is I will take these two front pieces of my hair, like my bangs in the front, and I will curl them together. Brush the hair up like that. Start up there and then curl inwards. I know it looks crazy, but just trust the process. The rest of my hair, and all I'm gonna do is take the curling iron, take like half of this, brush it towards me again, and then curl it up and just leave that for a bit. Same thing with this piece right here. This part, I'm gonna curl it kind of like at an angle. This is how good the hair is gonna get. I'll go back after I'm done with my makeup to fix my hair. We're gonna start with the face. First thing I'm gonna do is start with the eyebrows. Put some eyebrow gel on. This is from Rare Beauty. It really tames my very curly eyebrow hairs. I'm gonna fill them in about halfway through my makeup, but for right now we're just going to brush them up. I like that feathered brow look. It makes my eyebrows look thicker when I do this. And then I'm gonna take my spoolie with a flat back, looks like this, and I'm just gonna reinforce what we just did by pressing it down and up on the brows so that they lay flat. Using this e.l.f. primer. It's a dupe for the Milk primer. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. For this look, I want to be glowy, so I'm gonna use these bronzing drops from e.l.f. I love this stuff. It kind of gives you some coverage while also giving you a glow within type of look. I really love this stuff. I bought this last summer, and I think towards the end of the summer. I used it a couple of times last summer, but I've been using this in every one of my looks lately. This is the Blur and Smooth Tint Stick in the number 22. This is a little too warm and dark for me, but mixed in with the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, it's perfect. So I'm taking the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm and I'm just gonna place it on my cheeks. I don't really place products on my forehead. I'll just take whatever is left on my brush after I'm done blending and put it on my forehead. I feel like that gives me the best look personally. And then I'm just gonna go in and blend everything in together. Now you see that blend? It gives me my perfect, almost perfect color shade. So both of those products are not going to give you a full coverage look. They're going to give you some coverage, but nothing crazy. You can always go back. Sometimes I will go in with the Fenty stick or a little bit more of that blurring balm, or both, if I want a little bit more coverage on like problem areas. Like I have a lot of dark spots on this cheek right here, so I want to cover that a little bit more. And I just put a little bit more product on there and blend it in circles. You just want to pat your product into your face. Next, we're going to contour. I'm using this Revolution Makeup foundation stick in the color F18. I don't even know if they make this anymore because I've been using it for such a long time. The high points of my cheekbone, and put a little bit of that product. Actually, I'm going to put a bit of that product. A little bit on my temple. And you want to take your time blending. And when you're blending your jawline, you want to kind of drag it down a little bit, because you don't want any lines of demarcation. But with my cheekbones, I always blend up. Blend in place. Don't drag it down. Don't drag it too far don't drag it too far to your cheeks. Just kind of blend it in place where you applied the contour or the bronzer. Same thing on the other side. And into my forehead instead of out, because I have a big forehead. Not that I'm trying to make my forehead smaller, but it looks better that way to me when I blend it in versus out. Contour is one of those things that I will go back and blend in throughout my makeup. This is not the last time I'm gonna blend my contour in. Whenever I add anything else to my face, I make sure it blends in with my contour. And now I'm going to conceal Myrick's concealer in the shade 16, the Yummy Skin Concealer. And I use this concealer correct. I'm gonna put a little bit of that underneath my eye, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a little, blend into my skin. And you want to look up a little when you blend in your concealer so that you make sure you're getting everything blended underneath your eye, so there's less creasing, because every concealer creases. I'm going to use a couple of concealers to give me a full coverage look. I'm going to first do the Fenty Beauty concealer in We're Even in 445N. I'm going to apply that, and then we're going to do our brows while this sits. And then I'm going to apply actually a little bit of the other Fenty concealer. This is the Instant Retouch concealer in 420. I like to apply both of these. I'm going to do a medium brown instead of a dark brown because my hair is lighter. I don't fill in my eyebrows anything crazy. I don't fill them in too much because I like my eyebrows to look like they're not filled in, as natural as possible. That looks the best on me. That's why I try to get them to look as full as possible when I'm prepping them. I start blending from the edges, and when you let your concealer sit, it gives you more coverage and it blends better, in my opinion, than when you blend it right away. The bottom part of my beauty blender, to make sure everything is blended. And I also use this part of my beauty blender to blend it with my contour. And then I take a little bit, or I take whatever is on my beauty blender and I blend it into my forehead. Like I said, I don't put product on my forehead. I forgot to put some concealer on my chin, but I don't put product on my forehead. I feel like my makeup looks better when I don't do that. It looks, I don't know, kind of cakey when you put product on your forehead, and that's not the look I'm trying to go for. And on my chin, just going in a circular motion, using the back of my beauty blender to blend it in. I'm gonna go back in with that brush that I used to blend my contour and blend everything together. I don't put any more product on there. I just use what's left on my brush and I blend everything together with my concealer and my contour. Blend out my concealer some more. I'm going to use this Pat McGrath concealer in the color M21. It's her Skin Fetish Sublime concealer. And I'm going to put this into the innermost corner of my eye, or underneath my eye. And I'm going to let this sit for a little bit before I blend it. This is going to be my highlight color. I'm so crazy. I love concealer. I think I'm going to add this concealer too. This is the same Fenty concealer I use, but in the color 370. This is also a lighter concealer. And we're just going to put those together and we're going to let it sit. I really concentrate this like where I placed it. I don't want to drag it to the end of my eye because this is where I want the brightness to be. This is how we look before powder. Full of powders. I use 3 powders and all for different reasons. So the first one I'm going to use is the Huda Beauty powder. Start blending the powder into your under eye. Literally, you're going to blend it in. You're not just going to put it on and leave it be your skin, and it's gonna give you a very flawless look. Like, look at that, amazing. And whatever is left on your hand and the powder puff, you're gonna put it on your chin where you applied concealer, on your forehead where you applied concealer, and if you put concealer like on your nose, if you contour your nose, you want to put that there too, but I don't do that, so I'm leaving that part. And then I'm just gonna keep blending everything in until I'm satisfied with it, and then I'll put the rest of it around my mouth. Even though I didn't put concealer there, it helps just blend everything together. The second powder is going to be the Sephora Micro Smooth. It is in a little bag because I broke it. But this is going to set the rest of our face. I use a really big dense brush, and you're just gonna pat this all over your face. Powder contour or bronzer. This is, I'm gonna use another dense brush. I'm gonna start on my chin and my jawline. Just roll it around. Again, make sure you drag it down. Apply it upwards and in a circular motion. And then put some on your temple. And again on your forehead, just brushing it down. And you want to go really light. If you're a wig girly, you know what contour and makeup does to your lace, so you want to go very softly. Blush, and then I'm going to blend it with the bottom blush, just kind of like that. And this is the volume 2. You're going to start on your temple. I think I'm going to leave this. I guess this is really just pinkish, orangish. And I hit my head, the side of my head here, so hard just now. And it is throbbing. It hurts. I hope it doesn't swell. And then I like hit my thumb too, and it hurts. Ooh, I like the way that looks. Okay, we're gonna keep that. And then I'm gonna put a little on my nose, some on my forehead, some on my chin. In Mocha Mommy, and apply that all over my lids. This is like my lazy eye look when I don't want to do an eye look. Actually, it's probably my go-to eye look because I'm very lazy with eye looks these days. Use one of these Moon Dust from Urban Decay. I'm gonna use Space Cowboy. This color is really pretty. And I'm gonna apply that to my lids. See how it's all glittery? Pretty that is. I'm gonna apply it all over my lid. Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm gonna take another powder. This is from One Size Beauty. I use this to brighten my under eye. You can use a brightening powder for your under eye, and I have one, but I just prefer this. And this is really going to, if you're like an oily girl, this powder locks in all the moisture. Like, you're not going to sweat. It is very mattifying, very drying. So gonna apply that. And this you can also use if you put too much blush on. This will help diffuse some of that blush, but I like a lot of blush, so I never use it for that purpose. And whatever is left, I'll put around my mouth to help lock in my makeup, on my chin, and on my forehead, because that gets a little shiny. Bronzer again, and sweep it on my waterline. I'm gonna put on mascara. I'm using this brown mascara from Essence. It's their Princess Lash mascara, and it's like in a dark brown. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear lashes with this look. Sometimes I feel like a no lash look makes me look naked. Like my makeup looks naked without my lashes. But I did a no lash look with this blonde hair, with the brown like eyeshadow look. And I really like the way it looked. I didn't look naked, so we'll see. We'll see at the end how I feel. But lashes just give you a little bit of, I don't know, I just love me a good lash. When I don't wear lashes, I try to make my lashes look as long as possible. And if you want to make your lashes look long, all you have to do is apply a lot of coats of mascara to your lashes and use a lengthening mascara, and that will make them look, see, my lashes look hella long. And I also feel like sorry, I can't talk and put on bottom mascara, but putting on bottom mascara also helps make your lashes look longer. Like, look at the difference. I just applied the Makeup Forever Limitless Brown liner, my favorite liner, and now I'm gonna use the Maybelline Captivated Super Stay Vinyl lipstick. This is like a matte lipstick. Butter Gloss in Madeline. It's like the perfect match for the lip gloss. And last on the lips, I'm gonna apply clear gloss. I always top off all my lip combos with clear gloss. And this is just a gloss from the beauty supply store. See how juicy that looks? Ugh. Perfect. Alright, let's fix this front piece of my hair because the curls fell. Okay, I like the way this side is curled. I don't like the way this side is curled, so I'm gonna recurl it and see if we can get the two sides to look like sisters. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with the hair, so I'm gonna use a little bit of hairspray to just to get rid of all the flyaways. I don't like to use too much hairspray because I feel like it weighs down the hair sometimes. So just like a little bit at the top. And then a little bit right there because there's a really short piece at the front. And I want it to lay down. So this is the makeup and hair. We look really good. Perfect for a date night. Very simple makeup, but a beat face nonetheless. And now we're going to put on our outfit, and I'm going to show you the perfume that I will be wearing. Alright, this is the outfit. Top and bottom are from Pretty Little Thing. The back is Jacques Mousse. And the shoes are Steve Madden. I thought the colors in the shoes were just perfect. And then my accessories, I have on this that I got from Poshmark. This bracelet, which matches my necklace that I got both from Amazon. Stud hoop earrings that I wear every single day that I got from Nordstrom Rack. The perfume I'm going to be wearing is NYC Bond 9 Tribeca. I love this perfume. It's perfect for date night. Just smells so good. And that's it. All right, we have come to the end of this video. This is what I'm looking like. Here is my makeup. I think I look really cute and pretty. Well, you guys have already seen it in the outfit portion, but I think the top really complements this makeup look with the blush, the lip gloss. It gives summer, it gives flirty, cute fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment on this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.